Have you ever felt that nagging voice in your head telling you, "I'll do it tomorrow"? That one simple word, tomorrow, can be the biggest enemy of our dreams, our goals, and even our salvation. Today, we journey back in time to meet a Roman soldier who faced this very enemy, not as a whisper, but as a demon, and whose powerful response still echoes through the centuries. This is the story of Saint Expedite, the warrior who chose today. In the late 3rd century, under the rule of Emperor Diocletian, the Roman Empire was a world of stark contrasts. On one side, unimaginable power and luxury. On the other, brutal conquest and spiritual decay. In this world lived a man named He wasn't just any soldier. He was the commander of the 12th Roman Legion, known as the Thundering Legion, stationed in Melitene, modern-day Turkey. Expedite had it all: wealth, respect, and a formidable reputation on the battlefield. His life was a whirlwind of military strategy, lavish banquets, and the obligatory pagan rituals meant to appease the Roman gods. Yet, amidst the glory and the gold, a profound emptiness gnawed at him. He saw the hypocrisy, the cruelty disguised as justice, and felt a deep spiritual void that no victory or celebration could fill. While the Roman Empire celebrated its pantheon of gods, a new faith was quietly spreading through its ranks: Christianity. This faith spoke not of power and conquest, but of love, forgiveness, and a single benevolent God. It offered a peace that transcended worldly circumstances. For the Romans, this was a dangerous and subversive creed. Emperor Diocletian unleashed one of the most severe persecutions in history, seeking to eradicate Christianity entirely. Christians were arrested, tortured, and executed. Yet, the more they were persecuted, the more their faith seemed to shine. Expedite, through secret conversations with soldiers under his command and witnessing the unwavering courage of Christian martyrs, found himself drawn to their teachings. The message of hope and redemption resonated with the emptiness in his soul. A battle far greater than any he had fought on the field began to rage within him. To remain a celebrated Roman commander, or to embrace this new, persecuted faith that promised eternal life, the internal conflict weighed heavily on him. He knew the risks. Conversion meant betraying his emperor, his culture, and everything he had ever known. It was a death sentence. For days, he wrestled with his conscience, torn between the comfort of his current life and the call of his soul. Finally, the day came when he resolved to act. He would be baptized. He would declare himself a follower of Christ. But just as he made this monumental decision, a shadow fell over him. A crow, dark as night, landed before him. It wasn't an ordinary bird. Its eyes glinted with an unnatural intelligence, and from its beak came a hoarse, grating cry. Cross, cross, it called, the Latin word for tomorrow. Tomorrow, a demonic force, the very spirit of procrastination, was tempting him. Wait, it seemed to say, don't be so hasty. Enjoy your life a little longer. Convert tomorrow. The temptation was immense. It was the voice of doubt, of fear, of comfort. It was the easy way out. The crow cawed again. Cross, cross. Louder this time, more insistent. But in that critical moment, something inside Expedite snapped. A fire of divine conviction surged through him, burning away all hesitation. He looked at the demonic crow, the embodiment of every delay and excuse, and with a powerful voice that had commanded legions, he declared Hodie, the Latin for today. As he shouted the word, he raised his foot and brought it down with force, crushing the creature of temptation under his boot. He would not wait for tomorrow. His salvation, his new life, would begin today. He sealed his decision and was promptly baptized, trading his Roman armor for the armor of God. News of a high-ranking Roman commander's conversion spread like wildfire. In the eyes of the empire, it was the ultimate act of treason. Expeditus was immediately arrested. The Roman authorities intended to make an example of him. How could a man who once embodied Roman strength and loyalty abandon it all for this strange new cult? He was brought to trial, but he refused to renounce his faith. He faced his accusers not with fear, but with the same courage he had shown on the battlefield. The verdict was swift and predictable. Expeditus, the commander of the Thundering Legion, was condemned to death. He was scourged and then taken outside the city walls of Melitine, where he was beheaded, becoming a martyr for the faith he had embraced with such conviction. He chose today and received his eternal reward on that very day, April 19th, in the year 303. From that day forward, the story of Expeditus became a powerful symbol. He who had crushed the demon of tomorrow became the patron saint of all those who need swift solutions. He is the patron of emergencies, the helper of students before an exam, the aid for business people facing urgent deadlines, and above all, the powerful intercessor against procrastination. His legacy is a testament to the power of decisive action and unwavering faith in the face of temptation. The story of Saint Expeditus is more than just a historical account. It's a call to action for each of us. How many times have we put off a dream, a difficult conversation, or a step toward a better life, telling ourselves, "I'll do it tomorrow"? The demon of procrastination is subtle. It doesn't always appear as a crow. Sometimes it's the voice of comfort, fear, or laziness. But the answer is always the same. The power to change, to act, to become who we are meant to be, lies not in tomorrow, but in this very moment. Let's take inspiration from this Roman soldier saint, and when faced with the temptation of delay, let's have the courage to declare, "Hodi today." Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you, please like, share, and subscribe for more tales of faith and courage.